So now let's talk about the optimal daily routine and habits that we should embrace during the challenge and even afterwards. So in this video, I'm going to explain you what is the optimal daily routine that will help you feel energized, vital, energetic, and also very, very focused because you're going to work on all those aspects in very, very simple things that you're going to do. And it's going to be very fun and it's going to be very easy because you just have to follow the instructions and you will see how your body and your minds are reacting to that. So let's start. You woke up in the morning around 6:37. You went to the bathroom. You came back. You have to drink water, filtered water, water that are coming from a very good source that you know that they are very, very clean. And even if you want, you can add some lemon or lime to the water because it continues the process of the detoxification that your body is doing during the night. Later on, you want to connect yourself. I will explain in how. But the most important thing by connecting to ourselves is reducing the level of stress because your body is pushing you some cortisol, which is a hormone of stress, for you to get up in the morning. So you want to reduce it. You want to use that amount of energy, but you don't want to be overstressed from that. So you have to use that energy and to focus it. How you are doing that? Very simple. You can meditate, you can pray if you are religious, and even if you are not, if you have your own pray, just do that. And also, you want to have some kind of gratitude exercise. You want to write down things that you are being very grateful for, even if it's the most simple things, because it's really rewiring your mind and your perspective on life. And if you do it daily, believe me, it has great benefits that you didn't notice. And later, after a few days, you will think to yourself, amazing how lucky I am and I didn't notice about. It really helps to break out the patterns of your mind. So this is how you start the morning. Later on, you want to make some kind of exercise, 5, 10 minutes, even if you have some more longer time, even half an hour, even an hour and a half, if you're very available in time. So do that. But even 5, 10 minutes is great. Stretching, jumping, walk around. If you can have like a short yoga practice or qigong, if you're a fan of it and you had experience, and if not, it's a great opportunity. The thing is that moving your body, moving the blood flow, and start to move your energy of life in your body when you got up in the morning, that it's not depends on some kind of food or beverage. So, from the moment that you got up and you did your practices and your physical practices, if you can hold for 90 minutes till the moment that you are drinking your coffee in the morning, this is great. Because again, you are continuing the process of detoxification in the body. So then later on, if you want to have that coffee, so we can say it's around 8 or 9 in the morning, and it has to be a butter coffee or a keto coffee. It means that it has some kind of ghee or butter and also MCT oil. And you can add also some fibers, or you can add some collagen if you really want to lose more weight. You can add some collagen. So it means that coffee is some kind of your breakfast, but it's not based on carbs. And if you're having that coffee and holds later on till your lunch, even around 12, it means that you had a very long window that your body didn't eat. And in that sense, it's a very long process to start to go in some kind of ketosis and also to continue the process of detoxification in the body. So you had that coffee, and later on, till 12, you're not eating. So then, from around 12, you're having your lunch, and your lunch should be protein, vegan protein, or like a grass-fed beef or a pork or a turkey or a chicken. And you want to have it with some kind of veggies and good fats, as I mentioned before. Okay? Or even an egg, for example, or 2 eggs, like a good veggie omelet. So you want to have a lot of protein, a lot of fat, and a lot of good veggies. And then if you can hold and not to have snack until the evening, because then you won't have an insulin spike. So if you won't have the snacks, so the let's say that the cravings of sugar that you will have later on will reduce and be gone completely. But if you do need some kind of snack, so you can eat some kind of small fruit like an apple, or you can have a dark chocolate. Also, you have the list of snacks, but the thing is that try to avoid it if you can. And if it's a hard day, don't be harsh on yourself. It's if it's a day that you can hold the routine for some day, it's okay. Don't be mad at yourself because this is silly. It's all very dynamic. But for the next day, try to hold a little bit more if you can. So this is again the daily routine. So the dinner will be the more or less based about what you ate at lunch, and you want to stop eating around 8, maximum 9 at the evening, because if you will eat afterwards, the digestion system is not really works at its best at those hours. And then if you will eat those hours, first of all, you will have a very serious insulin spike in hours that the body shouldn't have. And the next thing, that the good food that you will eat will become toxins in your body because the digestion system is not working properly at those hours. Okay? So later on, you can have a short exercise even in the evening, and it doesn't have to be really about reboosting, it's about calming the system. And also, I forgot to tell you about before, so between the lunch and the evening, if you have some time to have some more movement in yoga or weightlifting or running, or even just to take a walk if it's hard for you, or whatever, some kind of physical activity that is good for you, this is a very good timing to do that between the lunch and the dinner. And a good recommendation is before you go to sleep, if you can do a bath with Epsom salt, which has great benefits from many reasons. It's really calming, it's really reducing the level of tonus in the muscles. It's really good for balancing your hormones before you going to sleep. And it's also a good time not to look at the screens and not to be exposed more to technology. First of all, because of the content, which is a long conversation. And another thing that when I told you about before about the cortisol, there's a connection between cortisol and light. So when you're not being exposed to some kind of light, or the blue light that is from the screens, so you are not pushing some more cortisol, and then the body can release some melatonin, which is a very important hormone for us to sleep. But if you are being exposed to light around at least 1 hour before you go to sleep, so your body is not going to release this melatonin while you're going to sleep, and then your sleep will be a little bit poor. So this is a shame. So to have some kind of habit of Epsom salt an hour before you're going to sleep, it's beneficial for your health because then you won't be exposed to light, and also you just feel much more calm, and you will go to sleep much more relaxed and really happy, even if you had a very hard day. Okay? So, reminding you after this all long conversation, you get up in the morning, you're drinking water or lemon water, then you have some kind of practice of meditation or praying or um, being or to exercise your about being grateful, and then you are trying to push 90 minutes till you're having a keto coffee, and then you're having lunch around 12, that I explained what is made of the lunch: good protein, good fat, good veggies. Then you can have another practice after lunch, which is good, and then dinner. And you don't want to have the dinner after 8/9 at evening. And later on, you can have a short practice slash the Epsom salt bath, and don't be exposed to technology. Okay? So now I want you to write down what is the best daily routines that you think that you have. You can contribute some more options for us, for all the group, and how was your day after you tried your daily routine. So write it down. I'm waiting for you.